All right, Aquarius, let's see why the person on your mind is silent. So, fair warning, there's a storm brewing. It is about to start storming. So, you may hear thunder, you may see lightning, because it is pretty dark out, even though it's still kind of in the middle of the evening hours. It shouldn't be dark. Let's see. Okay, so someone where there is silence cannot quit thinking of you, because they're consumed for desire. They could be wanting to bring in an offer, hoping that they will get a yes. Yeah, because they don't want the separation to last. So you've got someone about to come in, hoping that you're going to say yes to an offer. This could be someone who has a tendency to send mixed signals, though. You could be one of their favorite fantasies, but they might not have enough consistency or determination to be solid or, again, consistent. Let's see. What is this person? What is this overall connection? It's a connection where you're going to have to show forgiveness. It's a connection. Yeah, this is a recommitment is what this is. Or this is a new relationship where you guys have recently broke up, and I'm seeing that there is a possibility for a reoccurring cycle. So if you've recently started dating someone new, and let's say something happened where you guys ended up going in a separation, okay? Somebody could have red flags, and that could be the reason for the breakup. I'm seeing that there's an opportunity for you guys to fix it, but I'm also seeing that that might start a cycle of you guys not fixing issues. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, if you guys get in that cycle of when we fight, you move out, or we're done, or we break up, that cycle is really hard to break once you start it. Once you get to a point of just sweeping under the rug or saying, okay, well, we need to separate instead of fixing it, separate instead of fixing it, it can make things a little more complicated, okay? So why is there silence here? Yeah, because there's an ending. Because someone found something out that made them sad and disappointed. Okay. Okay. What was it that they found out? So somebody either changed their perspective, or someone recognized that this relationship was a stalemate. So what is a stalemate relationship? A stalemate relationship is someone who maybe makes promises they can't keep, says that they're going to do one thing, but then they don't. There's a red flag here. And the red flag is that someone continues to change their mind, change their view. This could also be someone who ended up going through a breakup because depending upon who's around, depends upon whose side they're on. I don't know why I feel that way, but I'm feeling it. So have you ever met someone or dated them, whether it's like you dated someone or you had a friend like this, where they would be real big to say they got your side until someone else is in the argument, and then all of a sudden they don't got your side no more, and you're like, wait. It's really convenient that your loyalty changes depending upon who's in the room. That's good to know. That could also be something that's here, and that could be the reason why somebody needs to show forgiveness, or somebody's going to have to show forgiveness if this ends up being healed. But that could also be a red flag. Now, one of the other red flags could be the stalemate energy. So that could be someone making promises they can't keep, or making promises that they have no intention in fulfilling. Okay? Why does this person want to fix it? Because they want to have the strength and the courage to bring in some sort of change and transformation, but they right now don't see how to have the strength and the courage to do it. Okay? So what was the issue here? The issue was a lesson. Someone here learned a lesson. The lesson could have been around someone tempering the sides of them that were no longer beneficial. So again, this could be the stalemate energy, making promises you can't keep. That will have you losing people in your life because they recognize that your words have no sense of value. And we know your actions ain't going to follow, so we might as well not bet on you. That could be the energy here. So now this person could want to fix it, could want to change it, could want to transform it, but they could also be recognizing that there's been some sense of disappointment and an ending took place, so there's not really much hope in it being reconcilable, okay? Should you reconcile with this person? They're saying right off the bat, there's going to be a lot of confusion and illusion coming in, and that this person has the tendency to either be inconsistent or impulsive. So they could come in, be very impulsive, make a lot of promises, and then they're out again. So why is there silence? There's silence because there's been a disappointment that led to an ending. Someone could have had a lot of hope in this. Someone could have felt like this was their wish fulfillment, but the ending justified that was not the case, that was not true. The lesson in that could have been that someone needed to temper sides of them, or someone needed to quit pouring into a one-sided relationship. Now one person sees this as a stalemate relationship, while the other person is getting consumed with grief, specifically at night, wanting a recommitment and wanting forgiveness, but they don't see how to have the strength and the courage to bring a change. Because here's the thing. A lot of us learn this in school here in the U.S., but take a glass plate, throw it on the ground, and I want you to get all the little pieces, and I want you to tell those pieces you're sorry, okay? And I want you to tell me if that plate's going to fix itself. Actually, I'll go ahead and tell you, it ain't going to, okay? And I think what this person's starting to recognize is that I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're sorry. What matters is that you learn from your actions and you change that behavior and become a better person. So someone here is recognizing that I'm sorry is not going to be enough, and that they might not have the strength and the courage to actually bring change and transformation the way that they want to, the way that they need to. Because I'm sorry can be an easy cop-out. It's easy to say, I'm sorry. What are you sorry for? What are you going to do that's different? This could be someone who hides the way that they feel. Again, someone who's daydreaming about a life, being able to have something balanced and healed with you. This could be someone who loves being around you. This could be someone who's trying to pull the I'm becoming a better person, give me a break, I'm trying. This person misses talking to you, but this person also has the tendency to hide behind things that are materialistic, things that are not long-term. They can also have the tendency to hide behind things that are not completely stable. So what do I think of? This could be someone who could pour themselves into something even though it lacks stability. Some of you, this person's going to come in, once they get the strength and the courage to do it, they're going to come in and try to see if you guys can build a life with one another, because they daydream a lot about the times you guys have shared and about what life could look like today if this wouldn't have taken the railroad track that it took, okay? Yeah, your absence is making me see. I've been very lonely. I'm praying you can forgive me. What do you need to forgive them for? Okay, emotional immaturity, emotional unavailability, emotional harshness, emotional immaturity. Then being, okay, this could also be someone who, when they hear something they don't want to hear, they get defensive. They get mad. They've got something to say. And it ain't something nice. It ain't something good. I'm definitely feeling like you guys are dealing with someone who could be very immature, and I'm going to say it, emotionally manipulative. You and this person are in separation because they've disappointed you. Some sort of action, some sort of behavior has made an ending take place. They want you back in their life. They want this to be balanced. But I am saying that you have noticed red flags. And Spirit is saying, make sure that you continue to notice the red flags. When this person comes in, they're saying, recognize that this is a stalemate until some sense of consistency or stable foundation can be built. And that takes time. Now, what I'm saying is that if you give this person that opportunity, if this is a lover, if this is a family member, if this is a baby mama, baby daddy, and they're trying to come in and fix something, and you give them the opportunity to fix it, but it's not on their time frame, you might notice that their want to fix something is very fleeting, and that it doesn't really hold a lot of consistency or dedication if it's not easy. And that could be a red flag for this person. And although they maybe daydream about you and the kind of reality they wish that you guys had, whether it's a co-parenting reality, you being the love of their life reality, you being the perfect little daughter who forgives them for all their bullshit reality, at the end of the day, they don't have the strength and the courage to take action right now. And they have the tendency to come in and say that they're going to give new emotional experiences and take this to the next level, whether it's being a better parent, being a better lover, being a better co-parent, but they're incapable. And they're even incapable of being honest with themselves about that because they're very emotionally immature and unable to see it from that perspective. They're detached. They're thinking about it one way and one way only. Am I getting fulfilled emotionally? And the answer is no. Now, right now, grief is consuming them at night because they don't have this in their life. So, yeah. Did y'all hear that beautiful little storm? Okay. So they're saying that when this person comes in, you need to express your needs. You need to tell them why you're disappointed, why an ending took place. This person adores you, okay? So if this is a co-parent, this is a co-parent that's still in love with you. I'm just going to be honest. But I'm also saying that you need to let go of control. And again, recognize that you can't control this scenario. You can only say what you're willing to put yourself in and what you're not. You can only place your boundary. Now, here's an example. A boundary is not, hey, quit calling me 6 times. A boundary is saying, hey, my phone is going to be on Do Not Disturb between the hours of 7 to 7. I know that you tend to text me that late at night, and I will get back to you tomorrow. That's a boundary. You can't tell someone what they can and cannot do, what they should and should not do. But what you can do is take your butt out of it and put yourself on Do Not Disturb or Don't Answer the Door. That is your boundary. That is what you can control. And that is what Spirit is saying here is, hey, when this person comes in, express your needs, but also recognize that you can't tell them how to show up. You can't tell them all the things that they need to fix. You can voice your view. You can voice your perspective. You can voice what you need, but you can't be the one to make them change, okay? I'm also seeing that when this person comes in, they could have a hidden agenda. So this is your warning. This is your warning that this person has got some sort of hidden agenda. So I'm going to leave this here. Have a blessed day.